we have a member of the council that we were speaking of earlier before we got disconnected, Chief Asukewe Iko-Awaju. Thank you for your patience and rejoining us now for this quick chat. Welcome to Newsday. Well, I just
God bless you.
Same to you, sir. What do you make of these resignations that have happened in quick succession, and of the commissioners and the previous resignations as well? What do you make of this entire situation?
Well, before we go on, I have to say this very clear. I'm not an advocate of anybody. As an elder of the state, it is the duty of the elders to say the truth, to maintain peace, so that we can enjoy a peaceful environment in Rivers State. Having said that, what happened some few days ago, the truth still remains. If you labor for something, you cannot see what you labor for being destroyed by anybody. Most of these commissioners that are resigning and resigning, a lot of them, I don't even think they have the party card before they were appointed. I must say this. Reshufflement of a cabinet, I don't know when it becomes a sin. These things happen. If you can recall, when President Yar'Adua, blessed memory, passed on, and President Jonathan assumed office, there was a reshufflement of cabinet. The then Attorney General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a senior advocate of Nigeria, was moved from the office of the Attorney General to the Office of Special Duties. I didn't hear anybody make news or make noise out of it. The present secretary to the federal government today was a former governor of Benue State, a close associate of Mr. President. When the President Buhari administration appointed him as Minister of Special Duties, he didn't say because I'm a former governor and I am close to President Tinubu. Offices are made for people to serve, not for people to raise their shoulders. If we should tell ourselves the truth, I think some of these things that are happening are distraction to the former governor, the Minister of Federal Capital. If we see Rivers State today, that you will move from a ministry to another ministry, you start writing a letter talking about respect or no respect of Mr. President's decision. That has nothing to do with Mr. President's decision. Nobody has violated the Mr. President's decision. Rather, the governor said, you have been in this office for a while, move to another office. If somebody labor for it, he will appreciate God because it's a place of service. The current commissioner for special duty in Rivers State, before the few days, whatever that happened, is a very close associate of the former governor. Both of them were local government chairman together. And they work very closely to succeed. He was 8 years chief of staff. And after 8 years, he was nominated for commissioner for special duties, knowing very well that it is his state and he wants to serve, he has to take up the appointment and serve. One of the commissioners, former commissioners, working with the Minister of FCT today in Abuja, was also a local government chairman, and they work very close. When they succeed, he was appointed commissioner for finance. Few years after, he was moved to Ministry of Agriculture. He didn't make noise about it because it is a place of service. Today, he's a senior special assistant to the Minister of FCT, senior special assistant to the Minister of FCT. He's still serving. The former state chairman of PDP, Ambassador Desmond Akawa, was general manager of Rivers Basin Development Authority. Later, he was removed and taken to Lagos as executive director in the MPA. He didn't complain. From executive director of MPA, he was made Minister of State for FCT. He did not complain. He was also moved from Minister of State for FCT to an ambassador. He went and served and come back and become the state chairman of PDP. Because you are serving your people.
Chief
If
Iko-Awaju.
you labor for something, yes, sir.
Please allow
Yes,
me to
sir.
interrupt you. Now, the ex-commissioners also accused Governor
I'm with-
Fubara, of interfering in their duties and creating an atmosphere of acrimony and bitterness. I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on this. Are their claims, worth being investigated?
Well, that is their claim. I can't speak for them and speak for the governor. But what I am saying is that if you are appointed to serve, you should serve. It doesn't matter the portfolio given to you. Like I said, if you labor for something, you will place a value on it. But if you didn't labor for anything and you are nominated, you can do anything you want to do. Their claims, they are entitled to what they are saying. The governor also is entitled to what he wants to do. But my concern is that people should learn how to appreciate God in the place of service. And I repeat what I said. I am in Abuja. If you're in Abuja today, you will see that the Minister of ACT has started doing something new. These people should stop distracting him. He has moved from the state to the national. Who knows what God has for him? But keep drawing him back will make him lose focus. We need Rivers State. We need Nigeria. The governor of Rivers State should be able to take a decision he felt that is suitable for the people of Rivers State. And let me say this. The Minister of FCT, when he was a governor, he did very well. When it is time to reshuffle, he did reshufflement. People should stop distracting him. Let him focus on the assignment given to him. He's also representing Rivers people in Abuja. But these people that are resigning, accepting, resigning again, making issue out of it, me, I look at it that is a distraction. So that tomorrow, nobody will say, because the minister of FCT is making trouble with the governor, that is why he didn't do well. We are living in a global world. This is an internet world. Whatever you say today you can be confronted with in the next 30 years if God keeps you alive. So everybody should stay on his lane. If you are given appointment to serve, you serve. If you feel like you cannot serve, go back to your house. There are other people to serve so that we can have peace in Rivers State.
And it's good to have you back on Newsday. We were having a discussion with Asukewe Iko-Awaju who was joining us earlier, and he is back to continue this chat. Thank you so much once again for your patience and for rejoining us. So I was asking you earlier, how do you foresee this unfortunate situation of the resignations? How do you see it affecting the Fubara administration and albeit governance within Rivers State at this very fractious time where peace seems like it's nowhere in sight?
Well, this is not the first time people are resigning from state cabinet. When people resign from state cabinet, it is the duty of the governor to sit up and look at the people that can do the job. Resigning from the cabinet is not an excuse for failure. They have resigned. There are still some of their colleagues that are still there. So the governor should look for people to help do the work. Nobody will take resignation of the commissioners for excuse for the governor not to do well. I've said it earlier before now that in 2027, the Rivers people will decide. So the issue of doing well or not doing well, we are all watching. And that is why I said earlier that the former governor of Rivers State, Chief Onyesom Wike, during his time did very well. I've said it in my previous interview. And we as the elders of the state are saying, in the spirit of Enyendeba, so that nobody tomorrow will say because Chief Onyesom Wike is fighting Fubara, that is why Fubara is not doing well. He's doing very well in Abuja as a minister. We are saying that he's also representing Rivers people. He should focus so that nobody will take it for excuse that because of this, because of that, that is why Governor Fubara is not doing well. The Rivers people will not take it. Everybody should stay in his lane so that there will be peace in Rivers State. And that is the role we are playing as the elders of Rivers State. We are not an advocate of anybody. If I should borrow the word from the Bible says, spare not the rod and spoil not the child. Our duty is to come in when it is necessary, when things are going wrong. Now these people has resigned. Like I said before, if you suffer for something, you will place a value on it. But if we are somewhere and somebody nominated you, you didn't suffer for it. Those that suffer for it are still there. So let it not be a distraction to Governor Fubara. He should forge ahead. We are all watching him.
Well, very well
The
said.
the government is.
Chief Asukewe Iko-Awaju, very well said. We are completely out of time. Member Rivers Elders Council, thank you so much for joining us on Newsday.